What's good, superstars? Back with another VV video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good.
Now I know why my shoulder has been bugging me. You've just been getting me with those elbows to the shoulder. But yeah, we are feeling the pain over here. It is not getting better. I don't know what to do. But guys, if you're new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post about your favorite project. If that project is VV and you had the bell on, you knew exactly what was coming on today. Also, you can become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video, and you get one of those stars next to your name that you see right there. You also get access to all draw spreadsheets, price prediction spreadsheets. We'll let you know what we buy and sell if you want. First dibs on merch and a star in the universe at the end of every single month. Crypto Cookie's having a hard time naming a star. I was talking to him today, but we're waiting on it. Hopefully, he comes up with something real creative. Also, if you want to follow us, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and the Discord in the description. We just keep making new channels over there. I mean, some people were asking for fantasy sports, so Rob made a fantasy sports channel. So if you're into that and you want to join,
Tron wants it.
We might have a fantasy football league going, so definitely go check that out. And also, we have a PO box. If you want to send us something, become a superstar Hall of Famer.
Yeah, if you guys want to join on the Discord below, great community of superstars. It looks like that there is a want for a fantasy football league run by superstars and participated by superstars. So if you want to join the Discord, find the under the fun tab, you can find fantasy sports, and you can just let us know that you're interested, and we get a league put together.
Yep. Okay, so some VV news. This is their Twitter. This got a lot of people going today because it said GM as in good morning, right? But for me, when it was posted, it was afternoon. So I was like, yo, what is this? Is this something special? And people were speculating like crazy. They have like 210 comments on this. People were speculating golden moments, giant moments, man. GM, General Motors, because they've actually released that license a couple years back. So we don't know if it actually is a hint at anything. VV was responding kind of quirky to people, but I don't know. It might have just been good morning, but we did take it and run with it for a bit.
I really was confused when I saw this. It was just such a strange photo. Is this license related? I mean, I really cannot come up with anything for license related stuff. Like a green keyboard that says GM and it's all one big piece, like gamification.
Yeah, someone said that too. I was going back and forth with Double Quill, and I said, how about green moments?
Yeah, green moments.
So, I don't know. No, but it just, for me, it threw me off because the time that it came out. You got to remember, I mean, not everybody's in the same time zone, but I'm assuming maybe they posted this from the Pacific, and which time it would have been like 9 o'clock.
The keyboard, it's just all so merged. I don't know. When I saw GM, I thought game, but I really don't think VV's ready for a game yet. So I don't. I was just confused. Yeah, let us know what you guys think below.
We're also getting another comic. This one is on Thursday. First appearance of Howard Stark, father of Iron Man. So pretty cool covers here. The Secret Rare I kind of really like. Yeah. And also look at this one. You got his face melting off over here. So pretty cool stuff happening.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I wonder how big that drop will be, if it's going to be 5,000 or if we're going to see a little bit more.
Well, remember, they went as low as 3,500 on the Tarzan.
Yeah.
And we might be getting close to that 1,000 number soon.
Right? We'll see. That'll be interesting. See how that affects ASM 252. All right. Jumping over to our Twitter now. Rewind got some of that juju, believing in the juju on the Cryptoids, ended up hitting a grail, I believe. And his first grail. So right after watching tonight's video, I went and made a max purchase. I mean, how many people are max minting from that video? It's incredible.
I know. Guys, just make sure you let us know because we want to hear it from you. If you guys got that juju, we want to know. Please tweet at us and we will retweet it.
We'll always share. And I hope that the team at Cryptoids is watching and seeing how much hype we are getting into this project and how much superstars are getting that juju. I mean, it's just something that you cannot ignore at this point.
Well, I mean, at this point, I mean, it's one of those things where how do you prove juju is real? You don't. So that's why we need as much examples as possible. Give us those examples. We're going to retweet them. Juju is real.
And someone who knows all about juju, Mr. Bones B, he mentioned that you must believe to have the juju. And the juju blessing is across all projects. Cryptoids, good luck. So
that's right.
It's been seen in Cryptoids. A lot of Cryptoids.
It's like Santa.
A lot of Cryptoids Juju happening here. I mean, even old Papa Oz, look at all the cubes that he has not opened. I don't know how he's
Yeah,
doing it.
I don't know how that makes no sense to me. I don't know what he's doing with that. And like I said, it's like Santa. You know, if
Yeah.
you want those presents, you better believe.
It's true. Tooth Fairy, all of them.
Yeah,
This is where we're
great.
speculating. Green moments. Put your guesses below, and we got a bunch of them as well. This was something cool. Like I don't know if you haven't seen the animations on them. They kind of put it all together in one little clip on Cryptoid. So
That's
really,
cool.
really cool stuff. I enjoyed it at least,
Great
and
job.
I thought it was fun. You see how they kind of come to life. It gives them another dimension, right? So
Yeah, that was really nice how they put them all kind of like this one thing. That is very, very cool that they combined them like this.
I'm really liking the Red 5 Luke. I mean, we just ended up getting that one recently, so
Yeah.
excited for that. Speaking of other projects, HRO, I didn't know this. So like we're not in our HRO. We don't participate, but our good friend Kobe Collects does participate. And he says HRO has been the most rewarding collectible experience I've ever had. Over $10,000 of cards packs have been airdropped to me, and I have thousands worth of booster boxes and packs that will be shipped to my house on every release. From collecting cards that I would have anyways. So I didn't even know that was a thing that you can get these types of benefits. So it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not, for sure. I mean, utility, we've always believed utility is everything when it comes to these projects. And of course, we don't track HRO. It's just not something that we personally are interested in with the cards. But Kobe Collects, if you haven't checked them out on YouTube, check them out, subscribe to the channel. He does some crazy long live streams, and it's very interesting and lots of giveaways. A lot of fun. He has some banger songs as well. Some of his music, some of the best
music in the business.
Some of the best music in the business. So you guys check them out if you haven't already. And we track Kobe though. We definitely track Kobe. So you guys can check out if you're into HRO. You got to follow the Kobe Collection.
And like we said yesterday,
let us know below too what you guys think about the whole utility thing. We're getting free cards.
It's like we said yesterday, we're trying to push whatever we can to help the space. I mean, this is another IP-based project. We are very bullish on IP-based NFT projects. So really, we look at them in the background. Like I said, like Rob said, we follow Kobe Collects. We see how it's going, and maybe one day we will get into HRO. But at the time, like it's so hard to be covering everything at once. We want to make sure we give you guys some meat and potatoes here and there, not just little tidbits. This is another Max Minter, Carlos Banilla. So we're just recognizing. We wanted to make sure that we knew. And again, thanks for letting us know about the airdrop. So if you didn't know, I think it might be too late by the time this goes up. But if you Max Minted and you DM'd Will, who's the CEO of Cryptoids, he is promising that there will be something else gifted to you for doing so. Dan Cameo responded, I feel the same. Superstar money got me pumped as well. I got 5, and one of them is this beauty. Ended up getting an Ultra Grail. So more Juju just flowing.
That was a massive one, too. That was a massive Ultra Grail right there.
We need to educate on the Juju. That's what this is telling me. People don't realize that it's Juju at that point. Another one. This is Wazaverse. So another HRO specialist, Wazaverse. He's almost at 1,000. So let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. He's doing a great event, and he's giving away cards and packs and all this stuff. So definitely go check it out. He's got golden tickets coming, like really, really unique giveaways. We love supporting other creators, and we love supporting projects when they bring utility. So please go support our friend Wazaverse.
For sure.
And back to Veve, Charlie Boy. He knows what Juju's all about, and he ended up hitting his second R2D2 from the market, and he was able to get a low mint, and he's attributing that to Juju, and that is just fine as well. I mean, it's not always easy to find those low mints in the market.
Sometimes when you find one of those low mints at the floor, you feel like you got pretty lucky, right? So you're still, it's not like you're going to go for the blind box kind of method where you have 5 different rarities and you get that rarest one, 5% chance, whatever it is. But sometimes you're just in the market. I mean, Joe, you've lived it, man. You sniped a Skywalker for like 40 gems, whatever it was. It was
90, yeah.
For 90 gems. It was like 600, wasn't it at the time?
It was a nice flip. I ended up selling it for like 1250 from 90. So that was probably one of my best flips ever. That and probably Ultra Grail Vader. Ultra rare Vader. Wow. I'm in Cryptoids terminology, but those snipes, they're Juju just as much. So congrats to Charlie Boy. So that's that. Then the other one thing I wanted to talk about that we didn't really touch on yesterday was that the crafting for the gauntlet has closed. This is, I think, a little bit before the deadline, so these numbers might be slightly off. I think it was like 2 hours before he mentions. But it's looking like 997 of them are secret rare Eye of Agamotto burns, and then the rest of them 1,000 would be, I guess, 2,000 something, because there's 3,071. Gauntlets crafted, so
way more than I thought. Wow.
we're looking at like 2,000 regular Thanos and then about 1,000 of the secret rare. So I'm curious to see how that will perform in the market. Again, I did the crafting with the secret rare. Rob did the average crafting. And there's 729 aethers remaining. And last I checked, I thought that was holding its price pretty well considering.
Yeah, I don't know how long the aethers are going to last now that the utility is gone, but I'm actually really surprised that there's close to 3,000. And I think we predicted 2,600 and 800, if I remember correctly, back in our old video.
Something like that.
Something like that. But even 1,000, we were pretty close on that one, though. 1,000 is about right. And I mean, in the VV world, 1,000 mints is still a lot of mints. So I think the market cap, we got to double check that. I don't think I mean, personally, I don't think it's going to hit Skywalker levels. I think 1,000's too plentiful to hit that level where you're going to start seeing comparables like such as Miles Morales. But it should still do okay. I think it's for 1,000. It's still going to do probably okay.
I think there's a lot of people who have a lot of money invested in this as well. That might help to hold that floor up a bit. Over time, maybe they'll get some FOMO to sell just because maybe the price will start to come down as more of them are listed, and they'll want to make sure they maximize profits. So we might see that initially as well, but it's going to be curious to see how it plays out. Again, those will be airdropped on the 17th.
Right.
All right. So let us get into the main topic, which is why we believe that VV's success is inevitable. Now, Rob, you want to start us off?
I'll start us off. This is a numbers game, right? Like you're in an early space, a space that isn't very, I guess, tracked right now by the average population. Not a lot of people see it coming. Not everybody's even seen the Apple's advertisement for what their Vision Pro is going to do. So the space is that early that people don't know what's going on and how their lives are going to change. And the thing about the digital collectible market is that you will eventually get utility from simply being compatible with these AR technologies. And Veve, they have been around now for quite a long time. They definitely are a first mover in the space. They've always understood that there was going to be a need for these collectibles, but their vision has truly been, even though they're white pages, they got a lot of clusters in there. They talk about OMI crypto, which is a cryptocurrency. They talk about gamification. They talk about all these different things. What's the Veveverse was a big thing, right? These are all talked about in the white pages. However, Veve's delivery of these of their roadmap has not gone probably as quickly as they initially wanted it to. With that being said, their success will be inevitable because the simple fact that they have some of the initial digital collectibles from Disney, from Star Wars, from some of the greatest IP in the world, the fact that these exist and they will be AR compatible with the newer technologies as they come is that even if they are not able to continue to be the only player in the space, they can inevitably piggyback off anyone else who comes into the space and develops anything that they don't have. And in combination with that, their current product, as it is right now, should still do very, very well. What do you think, Joe?
Oh, I think that's a great example, and I'm gonna make it even simpler. I'm gonna say, imagine that you're going to a baseball game, right? You're going to the park. You're gonna go watch some people hit some dingers out the park, some fastballs, all that good stuff, and you're now I'm going to the game, but Rob has a hot dog stand. Okay, Rob has a hot dog stand. He could have the best hot dogs. He could have the worst hot dogs. Doesn't matter the type of hot dogs that he has. If he sets that hot dog stand up right outside the gates of the baseball game, he is going to get some kind of traffic, some kind of traction, because that he is putting his product in a place where it is in demand. And like he mentioned, these Vision Pro goggles, they're going to change everything here because people are going to want to have things to use with them. They're going to be looking for things to do with them. And Veve has so many things on their app. Now, are they going to be able to be gamified? Maybe, maybe not. Are they going to be able to do some of these higher level things? Maybe, maybe not. Are they going to just sit there? Maybe. But it is something that you are going to be able to interact with the new technology. And because Veve will be in that space, it is inevitable that people will find them through just the technology base. Like they might not even be here. They might not even heard of Veve, and they will probably find them because of all the IP that they've dropped, all the collectibles that do exist. If they are still using the NFT term or that type of tagline, undetermined, but the utility of being able to be used in AR and on the goggles might trump any of that stuff. People might not care. Like a lot of people say, people don't care about ownership. People don't care about that. Those might be the people that recognize these things. And if we do get some kind of, I think the thing that will really, really set it apart for Veve is if we are able to get that geo-referencing nailed down, where you can just lock a thing into place in a room or something like that, where you map out your room. I think that is something that will really, really drive Veve, because kind of is what their bread and butter is, just having like still objects or objects that can sit in a place and you tap them and they do a little thing or whatever. So I think with the growing technology, and I think with other communities advertising and doing all that stuff and bringing people into the space, I think it is inevitable that Veve will succeed.
Yeah, I think I like the point, right? With the hot, of course, me and my hot dog stand, right? It's just a volume thing. Like, you don't even have to have anything special as your product, which Veve does have. They have something very special, but you could have something very average or below average as a product, and you could be a stand anywhere in the world where there's high volumes of people, and you're going to make sales. And I think that this Veve's already proven that they can make sales, and it's extremely small space. The space is so small in comparison to other markets that are out there right now in terms of actual market cap and dollars that are in the space. So if you're watching this video right now, you're extremely early to the party. And I think as more and more people join this space, it's just a numbers game. They will find Veve, because through even other projects, like you found Veve first. Many people found Veve first. Joe and I found Veve first. And we have found so many other projects as a result of finding Veve. This is the same thing is going to happen as other projects pop up and they bring people in. They're going to bring people in, and then they're going to start, they're going to find other projects, and they're going to find Veve, because Veve, it still has a very, very sought after product, which are some of the original digital collectibles from some of the best IP in the world. So the success is inevitable, and it's just going to be a numbers game. It's just going to be statistics. This is what we believe. And yeah, I mean, they've done a pretty good job so far. I mean, at one point, we were able to actually see how much their sales were until Puddin Cheeks rugged me, completely just pulled the rug, boom on my face,
Public
flat
rugging.
on my face, public rugging. I've never been rugged so bad publicly like that. And he just pulled a spreadsheet. Now we're going to, it's all on the blockchain. It's all transparent. We're going to be able to figure that out still. But the point is that we knew they were selling pretty healthy. Even now in a bear market, they're still making sales. Mm-hmm. Although it is going down, it doesn't matter, because the space hasn't made that pop yet. And we think that maybe the Vision Pro can be the beginning of that catalyst. Whether Veve's ready or not for that day, they have not come out very strong to say that they will be ready on day one of Vision Pro like other projects have. Yeah. But you know what? In the long run, maybe they don't need to. Maybe that because of the product they have right now, which speaking of geo-referencing, as as long as it's based in Unity, Cavernous we know is going to have geo-referencing. So through that, we think that they probably in the future should be able to still get on board with the geo-referencing with these collectibles, and you can have some fun with it in your home space.
Yeah, and we're expecting those Apple Vision Pros to be coming out within a year here. I think it will take a lot for there to be many competitors in the space that will even live up to where Veve's at right now. Obviously, it takes a lot of time and development and licensing and all of this stuff. So I think even with their first mover, there will be other projects that compete with them, other projects that we cover, that others cover that we've talked about earlier. But I think that Veve is, for the meantime, really safe in that they will be one of the ones discovered through the technology. And like Rob said, these other projects, they're going to bring people into the space like we got brought into the space by Veve, and it's just going to be a cycle. So if you didn't watch yesterday's video and you just saw the title, kind of further to that, we were mentioning how you need to support all these other projects because you want them to find new people to come into your project, and you might only be in Veve, but support does not mean financial support. It means sharing videos, sharing whatever it is to get people to be educated in the space, because it's only helpful when you get average Joes, as Rob likes to call them, becoming more educated and learning about the potential of this stuff. So, I mean, we are firm believers in Veve, of their long-term success, of their success being in the AR and having the collectibles with the geo-referencing, all that stuff. That's how we see the future. And we have not sold one penny out of Veve. We have all of our money still in Veve, and we are multi-project people now. And I think that's the way to go, because this space is going to continue to innovate, and we want to make sure that we track every single moment.
Yeah, and so you guys let us know below. Do you believe Veve's success is inevitable? Do you agree with us? Do you agree that if I had a hot dog stand in some high volume area, you'd buy a hot dog from me, right? You could tell from how I look, I like my hot dogs, right? So make sure you guys let us know below. Do not forget to comment. And guys, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, enjoy the Superstar fam, hit the bell notification buddies, get every single video every single day. We do not stop. We don't know how to stop. Also, Superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Get the star beside your name, access to our spreadsheets, giveaways. We want to give as much utility as possible to the VIP membership. Guys, thank you all so much. We appreciate your support. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.
Love you. Bye.